I can't tell if the camera is happy because it doesn't look happy. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like this video is gonna be all over the place. I have again been vlogging bits and pieces of my life, but life has become very hectic. I want to keep you guys updated in the loop. I want to tell you a little story, but first, before we get started, I just want to say thank you to this video sponsor, which is Ana Luisa. I will tell you more about them later in the video. They are having a Black Friday sale. Pretty sure the sale is on right now, so please go check them out and shop for the holidays if that is something that you celebrate. If you're looking for gifts for yourself, for whoever in your life, check them out. We'll talk about them later. We'll show you the pieces that I got. But there's a few little juicy details that I wanted to sit down and talk to y'all about because I got a lot to say. What has gone on? Like I have a few things to tell you guys about. I first of all celebrated my 26th birthday, Scorpio season or whatever. I don't really know what that means, but birthday to you. Wow, this is really slow. You. Turned 26. It was what it was. And then I cut my hair. Don't mind my pajamas. Pretty much always just cut my hair on my own ever since I was little. That being said, that doesn't mean I'm good at it. Right under my boobs, maybe here. I don't know. I just don't want to be sitting on my hair anymore. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just, we'll start. Okay. Wasn't expecting that, but does that match? So this is kind of the outcome of that. I never did like do an update, but I curled it so it looks a lot shorter. So I cut my hair and then I also used this deep conditioning mask, like a Moroccan oil one. It was like a color depositing one. It's just the color cocoa deposited into the blonde ends, and I am feeling this look a lot more than I was with like the fading out balayage, so like happy about that. One last thing before I tell you the tea and answer some questions. So non-sponsored, I know Casetify like sponsors every single bitch out there on YouTube, and like Casetify, let me know. My emails are open. I bought this like new case for my iPhone, which I have the new iPhone 13, the pink one, and I literally ordered this case before I even got the phone, and I just got it in. But isn't it so cute? It's amazing, and I'm living for it. And they're dragons and everything. Ah, so cute. Ah, every time I like look at my phone, I get so happy. So not sponsored. I don't have a code. I just thought this was really cute. It was expensive, but then again, I bought a really expensive phone, or actually my fiance bought me this really expensive phone. I figured that the least that I could do is to spend a little bit more than $10 on a phone case from Amazon to protect said expensive phone. So that's what I did. Hold on, gotta fix the lighting. A bitch is feeling a little heated. I'll tell you why. All right, look at my jewelry, so pretty. Sorry, I'm getting like distracted in the viewfinder. Connor and I, my fiance and I, are planning a wedding, and by we are planning a wedding, I mean I am planning the wedding, and we hired this day of coordinator, right? We hired her. I did a lot of research. I did extensive research, read reviews, I read testaments, I did all of that, okay? And this girl that we had hired, I ain't gonna say her name yet. First we interviewed her, we talked to her. It wasn't face-to-face because of COVID, but like we booked her through Zoom, and then we talked to her on the phone, and then we were exchanging emails after the fact. And then when we paid her the deposit, tell me why. Okay, hold on. Here's a pro tip. If you are getting married, planning a wedding, planning any type of event, I really suggest to go onto Facebook groups and join like all of those, because that's where I found most of my vendors. So I am a part of a few wedding groups around my area. When I started seeing posts from brides going like, oh, has anybody booked with this company, because her name, we'll call her Michelle, okay, not her real name, but has anybody booked with this company? I was speaking with Michelle and she just ghosted me. She just stopped replying to emails. She deleted her website. She deleted her Facebook, or not her website. She deleted all of her socials for her business, like her Facebook business market page, her Instagram, all of that stuff, but her website was still available. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of fishy now that there's like 3 brides that have already said that they've been ghosted. But I'm like, well, I had talked to her not too long ago, like a month or 2 ago, to update her on where we were at with the wedding. And she responded and she seemed really nice. Like all the times I've talked to her, she was super attentive, super nice, super helpful. So I was like, let me just send her a message. Let me just see where we're at. So I sent her a message and then I waited a week. Actually, I messaged her on my birthday, okay? Like the day of my birthday. I was like, you know what? Let me just hit her up. Let me hit her up. I messaged her through our wedding email, waited a few days, didn't hear anything back. As per our contract, it says that any communication has to be within this allotted time. So then I sent her another email after that allotted time, and sure enough, I still haven't heard from her. 2 weeks later, which would have been this past Sunday, Connor reached out to her on the same email and basically said, you're ghosting us, give us our deposit back. So I sent her an e-request, like an e-transfer request for the deposit back. He did kind of say in the email like, hey, if we don't get our deposit back, we will find a way to get said deposit back through legal terms. We'll just put it that way. And after he sent that email, suddenly her website is gone. Suddenly, like, her email her email service or whatever is just bouncing back all the emails now. So now we can't email her. So now I'm like, oh my God, we really just did get bamboozled, huh? After she took our deposit and everything. Like, what is the point? But the kicker here, is that I know what her personal Facebook is. Like, she's not slick. She just keeps updating her personal profile picture on Facebook. And I'm like, you're really out here trying to ghost your clients, multiple brides now that you've done this too. And you're just gonna keep updating your Facebook picture like you're not committing fraud. So anyway, that's what I've been dealing with. But I feel like I have so much to talk about because, like, first of all, bitch just got scammed. Happy birthday to me, I guess. But also, like, I've been thinking and I've been feeling and I've been like not feeling. So I don't know why my water heater just decided to go off right now, but I just really wanted to sit and talk and share my feelings. But first, I want to share my feelings about Ana Luisa. Thank you again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. I have some new pieces to show you. I'm going to put in some up close, but I have this beautiful long necklace that I really love for layering, and it is really cute. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little rose, which I thought was so elegant. And then I've got these really beautiful dainty earrings. I've literally been wearing these non-stop and I just feel like a dainty little fairy princess or whatever. That really didn't make any sense, but I just love how dainty and small and cute and girly it makes me feel, and super delicate. I also got this ring, but I just thought it was so cute. I wanted an extra. I actually wanted this for this finger, but my finger's a little too fat, so it fits here, but I think it just looks so poppin' right there. So if you guys are interested, Ana Luisa is having like the biggest sale of the year right now. I believe it's 20% off the whole site. I don't even have a discount code for this. You can just follow my link down below and it'll give you automatically 20% on the whole website. So Black Friday sales are so bomb, as you know, and obviously if you want to get everything in time before the holidays, before gift giving and Christmas and everything, now is the best time to do that. So I've already been shopping and I really hope that you guys are kind of thinking about going shopping soon, because if it is something that you celebrate and you do gifts and you do present exchanges and everything, this would be honestly one of the best gifts to give somebody that loves jewelry, somebody that loves looking dainty and girly and beautiful. Maybe not so much girly, but just like these pieces are so freaking good. I can't tell you more about how much I love them, and they feel so weightless but yet expensive at the same time. And I am allergic to fake jewelry, and none of this jewelry has ever made my skin turn green or have any allergic reactions. So that's how I know Ana Luisa jewelry is A1. So Thank you so much again, Ana Luisa, for sponsoring. Go down below to the description box, click on the link, do a little bit of shopping. I hope you guys enjoy. Now let's get back to my stories, to my little rants, to my feelings. Let's talk about my feelings. But first I gotta take my pill because it's 6:30. I'll be right back. Oh, bitch, I got a lot to tell you about my pill. Hold on. I'm back and I've got some feelings. Listen, I just want to rant a little bit about why being a female is so hard. I don't even understand it. So, okay, so it's definitely not that serious. It's just, I'm gonna just leave that there. I'm not depressed. I'm not going through depression. I'm not, apart from my regular anxiety, I like, it's not severe anything. But this bullshit, this is birth control. This is my specific birth control. And I'm gonna give you a little preface, a little story. This is what my birth control looks like. I take 3 months at a time, so I don't bleed for 3 months. And then I have a period for a week, and then I go back on to the 3-month cycle. So in many ways, it's great. But this is making me a lot of things. So the reason I am on this is because it's another form of hormone therapy for my other woman issues. So I have dysmenorrhea, and I was just recently diagnosed by my doctor with pelvic venous congestion syndrome, which is the reason for my excruciating periods. I have been on birth control since I was 14 years old because I've had like really bad cysts growing on my ovaries. I had surgery at 15 years old to get one the size of like a softball removed off of my left ovary, I think, and I believe I have another cyst on my right ovary, although I'm not really sure the status of that one. I've been to a few ultrasounds since then, and I haven't heard anything else about it. So anyway, I have been on birth control since I was really young because of this. I've literally, for 12 years, I've been on birth control. So I was on my previous birth control for a long time. Like, that was the one that I was on for the majority of my experience. And as I got older, so in the past year, I have experienced worsening symptoms. So my other birth control was no longer helping tame those symptoms anymore. And it came to the point where I would sit on the toilet and black out, and I couldn't feel my legs anymore because of how bad the pain was. A few months ago, I want to say 2 cycles ago, so 6 to 9 months ago, my doctor put me on this one, and I feel unable or harder to be happy or feel happiness, but I'm not sad. I just feel empty, but like not, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like little things that I normally find joy in, I do not find joy in anymore. Although like I know in my head that it makes me happy, but like to actually feel the pang of happiness, I do not feel that. I've had an extensive conversation with my fiance about this, and I will be talking to my doctor further about this, but it's just like to talk. It's just a little girl update, you know. I'm not trying to ask anyone to diagnose me or anything. Like, I'm fine. But again, like, my fiance, I told him all about it. It was a very calm, collected conversation. I was like, wow, this is how it feels. This is how I'm feeling. And that's strange. It started about XYZ months ago. And I'm like, oh, it's the birth control. So he's been so supportive. He's literally been doing everything and anything to make me happy, which he literally always does. And it's not like I'm sad. It's not like I'm depressed. It's not like I'm like always in a mood. Like, he asked me, he's like, oh my God, are you depressed? Are you going through something? I'm like, no. Like, I'm totally perfectly content. Like, I feel like if a mood is like this, if it's like straight and then it goes down and it's like sad and then it's like consistently straight down, it's like, okay, you're going through depression. And then like, if it goes up, then you're happy, and then like you're always happy and you're just feeling like, I just feel like I'm like right here. Like I was just like right here. Maybe if like this is like baseline, I'm like maybe just always a little happier. Like I'm content. But let's say somebody gets me like a gift for my birthday that is really cute and like really nice, and I'm like, ugh. Where before I would have been like sobbing because I'm like, oh my god, my friends think about me. Or like when they write me like really touching letters and cards, like I would bawl at those because I'm like, oh my god, my friends love me and I feel so loved. And now I'm just like, aw, that's so nice. And then I was like, oh, it's probably just because I'm growing up. But then as I was talking about this to my fiance, I was like, oh, it's the birth control. So that's where my feelings are at, and it's actually made it harder for me to do things that I love, like YouTube, because I suddenly find no joy in it. Because why? I don't know. Like the serotonin is not there. When I put up the camera and I'm like, okay, I gotta do something, make you happy, Diane, do something in front of the camera that you usually do to make yourself, like it became really hard for me to vlog and to want to put up videos because I just didn't feel like my happiness was in it. I feel very freed right now talking about this. Mainly just to talk. I just wanted to talk, and I feel like that first conversation I had with my fiance driving back home, I was like, oh my god, it's the birth control. Like the realization that dawned on me, it was like a weight that was lifted off my shoulders, because I just thought for the longest time that I was going through it. Like I'm like, oh my god, I think I need to go to therapy because I am not happy, but I'm not sad, but I'm just not like happy. Like it's just so complicated. It's not like I'm not happy, I just don't feel the feelings of happiness that I usually once did. So for the past few months, I've literally been in like turmoil inside because I'm like, okay, I need to go to therapy, and then I need to figure out what's wrong with me. I need to figure out what changed, because my love life is amazing, my family life is amazing, my work is going great, I have great opportunities for me. So like, what is going on? I don't really know what my options are. I'm gonna have to talk to my doctor when I see her in December, but I really want to get off of birth control, but I really do not at the same time. Like the pain was so excruciating that I would much rather take this emptiness. It's so dramatic, but like I'd rather take this lack of the happiness feelings than to feel like I would rather die constantly. There's that. I feel happy that I'm like sharing this, and I hope that this video makes it up to YouTube, and I hope that I can connect with a few of you out there, because but this is just another part of my journey, baby. Woo! Welcome to the mid-20s. I'm closer to 30 than I am to 20. I love that for me. So anyway, I'm fine. I'm doing fine. I just feel like I had to get it off my chest. I feel like now that I sat down and talked to you guys and told you how I feel, I feel much more comfortable vlogging with that being out there. So yeah, thank you. Thanks for sticking around and listening to me. I really enjoyed that. I was going to answer a few more questions that I got on Instagram when I put up a poll, but I think this video is getting too long and I want to get this out because it is a sponsored video. So I will leave that there. Thank you again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. Please go down to the description box and do a little bit of shopping. Click the link. Everything is 20% off for Black Friday. So have fun shopping, and I would love to know what your favorite pieces are and what you are getting for either yourself or for somebody else, somebody lucky, I'm sure. And until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!